kept getting that reel of sun on my Instagram, so I was like, that's gonna be my next YouTube video intro. By the way, I'll often be having coffee or water in my videos, but today I wanted to try peach iced tea with a shot of espresso, which is a very popular drink combination in Korea right now, alongside iced Americanos, and girl, it's fucking delicious. Today, it's just gonna be another get ready with me. It's a Saturday, so I might go hang out with my friend a little bit later. But I really needed to film this video because my bestie, Eddie, before I went to America, got me a bunch of makeup from Shanghai. And I promised I would use it for a video, and I never followed through. In fact, I brought it with me to America, but I never filmed that video. So we're gonna be doing that today. And also I got a bunch of stuff from our girls at Hamiko, love you Hamiko, which I'll sprinkle a few things in here. Actually, it's like one thing. Also, I'm using a slightly different lens. I use this lens for when we're filming not the boy beat, oh my God. Girl, we missed the boy beat. Double D, the podcast, which by the way, if you didn't know already, me and Eddie have a podcast called Double D. I can't even describe what we talk about on there because it's literally about nothing.
I really have to go to Texas once to show off my Texas accent.
You need a shot.
Which I would not. That's the last thing I want.
But if you're bored and you just want something up in the background, you can watch our shenanigans on there. That's always linked down in my info box. I'm gonna use the REM foundation, which I used a few videos ago, and I was like, I don't really like it, but then I tried it in the video, I was like, never mind, I like it. I wanted to use this one specifically because the girls over at Hamiko sent me a lot of Glow products. If you've heard of the brand Glow, this is their, what's it called? Breathable Blemish Balm. I used their not dry concealer before, and this is like one of my favorite concealers right now because it's not dry, but I wanted to use this because you can use this one by itself, but for a lot of us old hags that have been around the K-beauty game for a while, a lot of our K-beauty journey started with BB creams, and this is basically that, a blemish balm. These days, cushions and stuff are more popular, but BB creams are still available, but I noticed a lot of them are used for mixing purposes, especially amongst Korean makeup artists, so they'll mix a BB cream with the foundation to kind of make the texture lighter, more breathable, more, not as harsh, good for dry skin. And so that's what I wanted to do with the two. This one is the shade number 1. It's literally just number 1. And then they have a straight up white one, which is good for lightening up shades. Brown, which you obviously use to darken shades. Now, this is what I'm gonna say. I did try this one like on the back of my hand, and based off of what I felt, it's very nice. It's very 쫀쫀해. I do have like a foundation pigment, like a white one from LA Girl, which I like, but it's a really thick consistency, so sometimes it can kind of change the formula of the foundation. This one I feel like can make the foundation more, moisturizing, 쫀쫀해, and prevent it from being so dry. So I think it's perfect, especially if you have more drier skin. This one is good for if you have, let's say you buy like a, Korean foundation or something, and it's still a little bit too light. You can mix a drop of this. I think this will probably work for people, obviously, if you are the skin tone. And anything lighter than that, you can use to mix it with your other foundations, but
you can also use it for the purpose of cream contouring.
If you have a very orange skin tone or a lot more red in your skin, this is not gonna work for you because it's too cool toned. Like this, there's not enough warmth to it. So I can really only recommend this sort of thing for people that you just need to slightly deepen the foundation color. So I'm going to mix a pump of this. Let's do about 1:1 ratio. Mix it up. Oh, it made it look more neutral. The REM one is a little bit more yellow, but I did buy one that said warm, so lately, y'all, I just slapping that shit on. Yep. I do try to use way less product because do you see how much is left? Probably should have pumped out less. Ooh. Holy, look at that. Oh yeah. It definitely makes the foundation a lot more, okay, that's too bright now. It definitely makes the foundation a lot more breathable. So perfect for now, where it's like autumn. Okay, yeah, maybe I did put too much on my face. You put too much foundation on when, as you're if you're using a puff, you're getting like dents in your foundation. I probably used too much. So I'm gonna take another puff and take off the excess. Oh my God, that looks so sexy. Now, mind you, girl, my skin's been eating lately because of that fucking tretinoin. That tretinoin is doing its job. So definitely that has a part to play in it, but having used this foundation before, it's a lot better. It feels like it actually sticks to the face better. So I bought this glow concealer and I showed it to you guys, but they actually sent me the other color, which I did mention in the video before, but this is the text part is on the white concealer, so I can't even read it. It's just pink, white. So you get 2 concealers in here and one is white. Great for highlighting, which is what I'm gonna use it for. They did also send me a glow pop, a big one and a little one. I think white would be too crazy looking on me, so I'm gonna use the pink one. Okay. Oh yeah. Again, you put too much, so I'm gonna use a different puff to blend that. Oh yeah. You see the difference between the 2 sides? To be fair, this side looks great by itself, but if you're a big blush wearer, especially if you like lighter blushes, then highlighting can be very helpful because it really makes that brighter blush pop. If you get something like this would be great for if you, let's say you have a blush that you find a little bit too warm, a little bit too orange, but you don't want to waste it. You could use something like this to help brighten up your cheek first, and then if you use that blush on top, the really pale base will really kind of almost lighten it in a way. Yes, it will still be warm. It's not going to change the undertone, but it won't be as too orangey looking, I guess you could say. It makes it a little bit more wearable, I guess. My chair, I have a gaming chair, right? So there's a little lumbar support thing that I need to use. Before I'd be like, what the fuck is the point of that? Because I feel weird with my, it makes me arch my back. She makes me arch my back. But I realize it does help with my posture, and it actually also helps prevent some back pain that I have sometimes. So I need to make sure to use it when I'm filming this, because I know I'll be like this. It'll be like this the whole time. Now, mind you, although this looks beautiful and shit, I do have fine lines, and so I can't just leave this like this. I do have to use powder. So I'm just gonna completely just bathe in powder now. Also here, under the nose. It's colder, so my nose is starting to run a lot more, and so this slightly helps prevent, if I'm blowing my nose with tissue, keep the foundation from coming off. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Damn it, Before the powder, I would have used this TIRTIR Mask Fit makeup fixer, but girl, I forgot, so I'll do it now. And then real quick, let me just contour my face a little bit with Miss Flower Nose. Oh, also, by the way, I figured out how to use Taobao because they actually do ship here to Korea. And girl, it's opened up a whole new world of possibilities for me in makeup. And everything on there is so much more affordable than even stuff at Olive Young here. So I've been going crazy on the Taobao. When I was reviewing this new collection from Flower Nose, this is number 2. Number 1 is the deeper, warmer one. And on the website, it says regional exclusive, which tells me that in China, they actually have a different version, and they do. It's a much more cool tone version of this. And so I picked it up. But they actually had a regional exclusive as well of their, the Midnight Summer Fairy Tale collection, the one I did with my sisters. Instead of liquid highlighters, they had concealers, which I ordered that. Also contouring my lips, which I've been obsessed with lately. Under my lip here, my cupid bow, and the sides here. Real quick, just gonna fill in my eyebrows. I bought some new eyebrow pencils from Taobao that I'm so excited for, because this shit, I love this, obviously, because I use it in every video, but it's such a bitch to have to sharpen every single time. But the eyebrow pencils I got, I don't have to do that. Can't wait for that shit to come in. Okay, finally, now that we can get into the products that Eddie gave me, there's this cute eyeshadow palette that has Snow White on it. Colorful design, be a princess. There. 7 Shade Gem Face Palette. Oh, it's from Miniso. Isn't Miniso sort of like a Daiso in a way? This is what she looks like. Very cute. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the most beautiful woman of all? Not me. Oh, that's cute. Not the cool summer palette for me. Although I think it's ironic that there is no mirror in here, even though that's the whole concept of this. But you've got some shimmer, some mattes, and they have this really pretty, what is that? I'm assuming eyeshadow? At first I thought it was oh, maybe it's like a contour thing, but there's literal pink shimmer in it. Actually, I think this is a setting powder. This cute Chip 'n Dale, I think pressed powder. Oh, it's not just a little like printed thing. It's like a raised. Did you see that? That is so cute. Has like a little insert here, and there's a powder. Is that a face powder or is that like a matte highlight? I think it might be like a sort of foundation powder type of situation. Oh, he also got me some Judy Doll. We love Judy Doll up in here. I think this is a blush. Shade number 2. Just simple, like spring warm sort of color. Back then I used to be obsessed with colors like this. I believe 3CE actually had something similar to this where it was like a pinkish red and it had like a yellow in there. That's super cute for that sort of like geeky, nerdy look. Oh, this is also from Miniso. It's another Disney one. Ufufi. Girl, I don't keep up with Disney no more, so if this is a new character, I don't know who that is. This supposed to be like Daisy? Daisy Duck? Ah, lip tintiguna. It's a little lip tint, but the packaging is actually quite nice. It's giving romand. Oh, it's a lipstick. Girl, I tried to twist this shit off, I almost broke it. Oh my God. Period. Edward Sun, you know I'm cool toned. You know I'm cool toned. But at least this and the blush matches. So these two, I think would look super cute together. Oh, there's another Chippendale thing in here. Based off of this, I think it's like a velvet lip tint maybe. It's so cute. Look at her. 너무 귀여운 거 아니야? It looks like a water tint. Feels a lot thinner than the lipstick that I just bought because it's a lipstick. But this is giving very much warm autumn vibes. So I wiped that off and you can see the difference between the two. That's the lipstick and that's the lip tint. And you can see how this is definitely more bright and that one is more muted. So that's what makes it sort of a more autumnish shade. You guys know I'm fucking anal about mixing warm and cool on my face. Warm, I don't mind doing warm, but I want to make sure the whole look is warm. But the eyeshadow is cool toned. So I don't, we'll see what we can do. I'm gonna use this shade here and see what we can get from this baddie. Oh, yes. That is what we like to see. That is so pretty. That's a really cute sort of like rosy brown shade. Actually perfect for me as a soft summer. Legit though, if you're a cool tone summer or in general you like cool colors, but you don't really feel like wearing like a typical pink or whatever. This is it's giving everyday daily. I will say though, this fucking flap on here is pissing me off. I have to keep lifting it up. I'm just gonna fucking tear it off, sorry. I'm gonna take the same shade and put that underneath. That's so pretty. And the addition of the shimmer in it makes it look really, kind of add something to it. I have a lot of shades of eyeshadow like this, but they're all matte. So this does kind of, you know, give the judges a little something different. Then on a skinny little mini brush, I'm gonna dip into the sort of deeper, sort of cocoa brown shade that like here, and also here, like that. And actually, I think I might also use that for a bit of aiguisé high contouring. And then I'm gonna use this little matte ivory shade in here to just do some basic highlighting now that I've contoured everything. We don't want it to go too dark. This one is a little bit more weak sauce. Yeah, it's just okay. What I wanna get into though is this fucking glitter right here. This lens is different, so I can't really zoom in, so I'm gonna have to come in close. Woo! Yes. Oh, that's pretty. I don't know if you can see it though. It's not as like crazy as some of the other glitters I've been using lately, but it's still really fucking nice. I do love the contrast of this sort of like rosy, cool tone, muted brown eyeshadow as a base, and this much brighter pink shimmer on the lids. It's kind of giving like black pink in your... The first color is like this sort of like cool girl color, and then the pink is like this girly fantasy. And then there is this really chunky sort of glitter, which I don't know if I want to use that. It's gorgeous. I already put this one on, so yeah, I don't want to fuck this shit up. And there is this really like icy looking diamond color, which maybe I can use that in here. Oh yeah. Beautiful. You know what? we're doing lashes today. If you saw it wasn't a Halloween makeup video, but the video I posted around Halloween, I used these lashes on my under eye, and I showed these, but I didn't use them, so I'm actually gonna use both today. These upper lashes in particular come with this really unique, I've used this type of thing in one video many videos ago, but it's basically a lash glue, but you put the glue on your lashes, and then you stick the falsies to your lashes, which sounds horrifying to be honest, but surprisingly, it didn't rip off any of my lashes when I did try it. And then the other side is a lash remover, because when you remove the lashes, your lashes are still gonna be sticky, so that helps kind of, you know, remove that stickiness. And you use the one side, the lash bonding glue, and I'm only gonna go about this much. And don't blink too hard because your lower lash will stick to it. Stick it on. And it pretty much just goes right on. I'm gonna use this pair of tweezers, stick my real lashes with the falsies. That's kind of hot. Period. They're not as like very like as like, you know, manga lashes or the typical Doyen lash. They're like a mix between Western style lashes and that Doyen look. So that's why I think these are actually really cool. And actually, surprisingly, it's like, because of where it's placed, one, it's under, right? So it kind of literally just blends in with the lashes. And because it's not actually sticking to like the skin, there's no pinching. I was just blinking because my eyes were open for so long, but yeah, they feel really comfortable. I do want to show you how easy it is to kind of pull these off. I literally go in from underneath and just, whoop. Really easy. I don't pull it like this way. I like roll it off from underneath. And actually, it doesn't really feel sticky, so you can totally reuse these. Good Lord, my lips are fucking crusty. Jesus, I'm sorry. Now, technically, you can use that same thing on your lower ones, but I don't want to risk my lashes like sticking together, so I'm just gonna use regular lash glue. By the way, as you guys know, I love me some Dead by Daylight, but a few weeks ago, they came out with a game called The Casting of Frank Stone, and it's one of those games where kind of like, what's that, Dawn? Those like story movie type games where your choices change the story and your fate or whatever. I love those types of games, but also it pisses me the fuck off if I make some sort of decision where I kill a character off. And those types of games, usually you can't like go back because it automatically saves after like everything. So if you die, you can't just like reload it and pick a different choice. Like if your character is dead, your character is dead. And right before I start filming, I killed a character off. So that really pissed me off. But this, Oh, by the way, the other day, my friend had an opening for his new place in Itaewon called Agave. Really fun place. So if you're into, you know, hip hop, that's a really awesome place to go in Itaewon. So anyway, he was having an opening party there. I ran into a subscriber. Hello, if you're watching, girl, she you know what she told me? She was like, I don't know if you know like the percentage of where your followers are from, but I'm probably the only one that's from Iceland. Iceland? I got viewers up in Iceland? What the hell? I know I have people that watch me from like all over the world, but that's the first time I heard someone tell me that they're from Iceland. Come on, Iceland. Oh, it's kind of giving Harajuku vibes though. Oh my God, speaking of Harajuku, do you guys remember the fucking YouTube channel where it would show a bunch of like gyaru girls doing their makeup? And this was during a time where HD videos were starting to become a thing on YouTube. But girl, to see these Harajuku girlies putting on their fake lashes, which have been reused many times, because you know they get their nails done, right? They get their long nails, like trying to hold on to the lash glue, just swiping some glue onto these like caked up false eyelashes that have tons of old mascara on them. And I'm like, babes, that is an STD on the eye. But you know what? They were killing it, to be honest. The gyaru girls truly have a special place in my heart. But those lashes, girl, let's at least pull off the old lash glue. Anyway, that's what these lashes reminded me of. Oh, these ones are itchy. Ugh. Because the lashes are on now, I think I'm gonna have to extend my eggs out a little bit more. Actually, let me put in some, God, girl, I'm just going all in today. These are pretty. I have no idea where these are from. I think they're from the Moody lens or whatever that you call it, that I get my blue ones from. Yeah, really cute. But I am really giving like Japanese girl at this point. Got it. All right, so all this is cool tone, but the rest is gonna be warm tone. It's fine, I'll just soap so. This really bright coral shade here. Very tight. Die shot. And here. There'd be some girls that literally just put a dot of blush like right here, which is a look, but in real life, it can look a little bit crazy. And then I'm gonna use the yellow blush kind of around it to blend it. The more I speak, the more... That is disgusting. In Korea, they call this yople, you know, the brand of yogurt, yople yogurt, because it looks like yogurt. When you're talking, your saliva mixes with, I don't have anything on my lips, but I think it's mixing with the powder and foundation. When that shit happens, they call it yople, which is kind of gross if you think about it. It's a cute blush. I don't think it goes with the eyes. Actually, if I didn't put the shimmer on, I feel like it would be clashing because the eyes would be very like this muted brown and then all of a sudden this bright like sort of cheek. But because the pink shimmer added some brightness to the whole eye look, I think the brightness of this kind of match. I actually don't hate it too much. This almost is kind of giving me like cosplay makeup vibes, but that's not who said that was a bad thing. And just real quick, I think what I want to do is add a little bit of that blush on my Cupid's bow. Just because I feel like it's missing something there, like that. Oh, and actually what I can do is add a little bit of this blush into my eyebrows actually, which is sounds a little bit strange, but one of Chung Sen-Moor's techniques is actually, which is doing the eyeshadow. She put some of the base color or the point color in the eyebrows, and she calls it coloring, so it kind of like ties in together, so it's not just the eye and then the eyebrow. I want to use this one. I feel like the other one's a little bit too muted. Oh girl, that's fucking bright. Oh, 잠깐만, hold on. Let's this, oh god. It's giving 2015. Hi, I love K-beauty. If you're a warm spring though, this shade will look so cute on you. Because one, it's the right color, and two, it's glossy. And as I keep saying, springs look really good in glossy lips. So on me, because I suit more muted colors, it's gonna look very like auntie-ish. I can appreciate the color, because it's a very gorgeous color, just not on me. You know what? I do want to see how it will look with the Chippendale on. Also, this fucking yoplait shit on my lips pissing me off. Oh, that is very pretty. It's warm tone, just like the last color we used, but definitely the brightness is turned down way more. Let me go get a lip liner real quick from our lovely AOU. This one is in the shade Over, which I think pairs really well with warm tone lip colors. Just blend it out. Oh, yes. Oh, I still think this part of my face and this part of my face are clashing, but this looks really, not the boreworms. But here is really, really pretty as well. Like, I do feel like these days eye makeup isn't that, minus like mascara and eyeliner. Unless you're into like makeup like I am, eyeshadow's not really a thing that a lot of people do. Or if they do, it's very simple. So yeah, this is kind of like a lot. But the cheek and the lip together, so pretty. This wasn't really any specific look today. It was just to, you know, try some stuff out that Eddie got me. So there you go, Eddie. I hope you're fucking happy. Also, do you love how it's already dark now? Actually, I think I'm gonna have to watch stuff because I'm gonna meet my friend right now. So I hope you had a good time today. Hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, morning, whatever, day, night, and I will see you in another episode of The X-Files. Bye.